Hey Laura. Yeah, as I said in the email, I'm getting just finishing up a long day. Let's see. I was thinking about the things that you said. Yes, very sorry to hear about the loss of your friend. It sounds like it was an unexpected and very awful thing. Um, so it sounds like you'll be in this part of the world fairly soon. Um, anyway, it'll be great to see you, and I hope we get that chance. Yeah, obviously, you're obviously very welcome to stay here. Although I suppose that you're going to be with family and friends at this time. But if you can make it over this way, that'd be great and hang out. I'm surprised to hear that you're working on your garage. I didn't know that as part of all the moves. I suppose you're maybe wanting to create a place for Ian in case he comes, or when he comes back, where he'll be comfortable and that sort of thing. So I guess that's very nice. Uh, Sounds like a lot of work, but maybe it's more interesting and less stressful kind of work than you're used to. So maybe you're enjoying it. My glasses shine so much in these videos. I wonder what other people do to avoid that. I don't know. Maybe just take the glasses off. I guess I could try that at some point, but doing videos blind may throw me off a little bit too. So I guess I won't for right now. Let's see. I did watch the dogs this weekend. Nathan and Billy went to Las Vegas and for his mom's 50th birthday. Millie got to meet that side of the family, more of them, and it sounds like that turned out okay. I haven't talked to them very much. They got back late on Monday, and so I visited with them for a little while, then came home, and I haven't seen them today, so I haven't got the full story yet. But I guess it was probably, Nathan said it was kind of boring. Um, I guess Las Vegas is good for Las Vegas types. I mean, folks like to gamble or something, but he said there wasn't too much there for him. So he said it was kind of he'd rather have stayed home. And he thought, last night he said he was now ready for a weekend after he got back from Vegas. The dogs are pretty funny. They were kind of out of sorts, being left alone without Millie. The first night, excuse me, the first night I went to stay with them, I got there late. Brian and I had went out for beers. I don't know if I told you that or not, but Brian called me, and I think Saturday night we went out to North Beach. Uh, the cabbie dropped me off at a place I wasn't used to, and I walked around, kind of lost for a little while actually, just a few blocks away from Vesuvio, but I was disoriented, I didn't know where I was. And it was interesting because there's a big old church there and a bunch of shops. It looked a lot like Florence. It was just a beautiful little area there. So I met Brian. Vesuvio was really full and loud, so we went back to that area where I had gotten dropped off and found a nice bar and stayed there for a few hours. I got home, I guess, about midnight, and I decided to check into the dogs, and they seemed pretty lonesome, so I decided to stay the night with them. And yeah, it was pretty funny. The big dog sleeps right at your feet or right at your legs, so you're always, anytime you go to turn over, you're always wrapped up in a dog. And the little dog has to sleep right in front of your face, and he snores. So if he snores and wakes you up and you turn over, he pounces over the top of you and sleeps in front of your face anyway. So it was interesting. And beyond that, of course, I got called in the middle of the night. I was called about 2 in the morning. I had to get up and come back to my place, do some work, and got home, got back there with the dogs, and got called again about I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning, and had to leave for a while again. So it was a kind of a non-restful night, but it was all right. And Saturday night was a lot better. I just stayed the night there. I took my computer over there and worked Saturday afternoon and into the evening, and hung out with the dogs and you know did my work. The dogs seemed a lot more relaxed, and I think they were glad to have somebody around. Anyway, at the end of 3 days, we seemed to be more bonded than we were before. The little dog was much more comfortable with me than he was before. I tried taking him for a couple walks, but the big dog wasn't comfortable without Millie there. He kept sitting and turning around, looking at the door of the apartment, so it was hard to get him very far away from the apartment. So I guess he just was kind of disoriented without her being there. Anyway, so the pretty successful weekend of doggy babysitting, I guess. That was kind of fun, and I was glad to help out that way. I didn't enjoy them enough, I think, to get my own dog. They're quite a bit of work, and you know, I guess they offer companionship, but they're probably not the companionship that they're not very close to human to me. I think with a lot of people, I think dogs are pretty close to friends to them. It doesn't quite hit that boundary to be, so I guess I'll be dogless, I suspect. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. The day was busy, of course. We've just discovered that there's major problems in the moves we have to make to Portland, and I'm trying to tell people that we have to slow down and take care of the problems that we have before we try to move. If we try to move and solve the problems at the same time, we'll end up with a catastrophe. But there just is, I don't know, money tied to it, or I don't know what the schedules are, but the standard line is, oh, it's got to be done, it's got to be done. So I guess we'll see. I think we keep hitting up against the breaking point, and one of these days I think we're going to cross over. I'm not sure just how bad it's going to break, but it's hard to imagine it's going to go through the next 2 or 3 or 4 months and not find some kind of catastrophe. Let's see. I guess I'll probably stop soon. Whenever I'm looking at videos or anything, without a TV, I tend to watch YouTube and stuff on the net because that's what I have for entertainment. And I notice most videos are around 5-6 minutes, and so that might mean that that they tend to get boring once they get beyond that point. So I thought to myself, well, maybe I should shoot for 6 minutes instead of 8 minutes when I'm sending videos. So I think I'll stop here soon. But anyway, I'm glad to have a chance to say hi to you tonight. As I said in my email, it's just quite a relaxing thing to sit and chat for a while, much more so than emailing after a long day of work. I hope you're well and the week is going well, and all of your changes and all those sorts of things are working out okay for you. And I very much do look forward to seeing you. So I hope your trip to the Bay Area would include a time or opportunity to hang out a little bit. So I'm hoping for that. But in either way, I wish you the best, and hope things are well for you. And I guess I'll finally keep my promise of closing here. I think I've promised that 3 or 4 times in this video, and I'm not doing a very good job of doing it. So I guess I'll say good night, and I wish you the best and hope you're well.